number 2. Big night for New Zealand teams and Australasian leagues as Boucher has it blocked rim high by Mims. My goodness.
Wow, Dylan Boucher aggressive to the rim, but denied at the cup by Alvin Mims.
2 things. Boucher tried to dunk it, and Mims with a huge block.
Great play drawn out by the Breakers there. Really found a hole in the defense, but individual effort of Mims made up for it and took it away.
Great help defense by the Crocs. Mims in particular is Michael Crawford. Will it count? Or is it on the floor? Waiting for the signal. It does count. Great drive. And check out this block.
Look at the athleticism. Dylan Boucher, I haven't seen him over the rim for about 4 years. He was up there, but Alvin Mims was higher and said, do not enter, as Mike Cedar taking it to the hole, gets the contact from C.J. Bruton. Tough finish over the long Leon Henry. And these two teams have come to play tonight.
Beautiful drive by Mike Cedar, as he said, and it rolls in and converts that 3-point play. You like that matchup with C.J. Bruton on him, who's suffered from sore knees throughout the season.
It's just part of the business when you're up there in the late 30s like C.J. is.
Boucher drops it off to Corletto, and it's blocked, I think, by Mims again. There's Michael Cedar in transition, and the rhythm as well. No good, but Chris Cedar gives it to Mims. Mims is active.
Mims disputing my point of having a superior Breakers bench right now. He has come off the bench and given a huge lift for the Crocs right now. Couple of blocks, finishing strong at the rim as well.
Alvin Mims out of Southern Mississippi. That's where he went to school. And he taught Dylan Boucher, at least on outside defense, with that block. He's already got a dunk and a steal now.
Cedric Jackson not showing the aggressiveness that he has all season. Seems to just be a little bit of a daze right now.
24-21. Townsville Crocs, they're up. Mims, too easy. Timeout.
Wow.
Breakers have seen enough. Alvin Mims, what a start to the second quarter.
Man, really bailing out. Ben Allen there makes a late cut. Just gets in the right position at the right time to be able to finish underneath the basket. And this guy's going well right now.
Now one shirt that's going to be fired into the stands tonight contains the knocking.
Townsville just crashing it on the glass at the moment. 16 rebounds to just 6 for the Breakers. 8 offensive rebounds to 0 as well.
Desperation plays, they're kicking our ass on desperation plays. They've 7 offensive rebounds. That's how they're staying alive. Get a body on somebody. All right. Hey, we're going to make a hard foul. This whole thing. Watching people weigh in. Exactly. The people are running passes. They're doing whatever they want. They throw it, play out, nothing. All right. At the offensive end, again, trans on the fly. Let the ball do a little bit of work into the second, start high cuts, and then keep being aggressive. If we end up in the thumbs or the shakes, go ahead and bring Allen or Shenches back in the game, bring him into it, and keep being aggressive with a good roll to the basket. Here we go. Come on. Crack 40. 1, 2, 3. Check your t-shirt.
Well, the Breakers got to find something else to do right now. The Crocodiles have all the answers, and a lot of those being provided by Alvin Mims, who's feeling it right now. That block must have got him going. Maybe it was a dunk before that. I don't know. He's got so much to choose from.
Alvin Mims, 6 points on 3 of 4 shooting. He's got 2 rebounds and 2 blocks and a steal to go along with just the handful of minutes he's played in this first half. The Breakers down 5 to the Crocs. Game 1 of this final series. And the crowd's a little subdued as Wilkinson uses the glass to great effect, and it drops.
I like Gary Wilkinson's aggressiveness right now. He's not settling for the jump shot. He realizes the Breakers need to get something going to the hole, and he's providing it.
Valuable minutes resting for Shencher. And also Eddie Gill with those 2 fouls. Holmes gives it to Allen. Chris Cedar, 6 to shoot, gives the back. A little strong, and Mikavakona cleans up the rebound. That rebound advantage is huge at the moment. 16-7 advantage to the Crocs, I should say, is Gary Wilkinson. 2 buckets in a row, and that gets him pumped.
And there's the fiery redhead we know. Getting a tough move on Cedar. Had the smaller player, went with a difficult fadeaway hook shot, but rattled it home to score another 2 points.
Gary Wilkinson having a nice half as well. 9 points on 4 of 5 shooting. Breakers need to hit the glass, though. Stripped by Corletto. It's a 2-on-1. It was an awkward 2-on-1, you have to say as well. Mikavakona, cross-court pass. Abercrombie for three. Drains it. Tom Abercrombie is hitting them at a great clip. Third in the league. And just like that, the Breakers are up 28-26. Timeout, Paul Wolford and the Crocs.
Well, it's not all about the first primary break for the Breakers. That time it was a secondary break. The Crocs did a good job, stopped the ball initially, but Thomas Abercrombie ran to the three-point line. He was found trailing for the open three, and he nails it home.
All right, let's go down to Dennis Katsanis, who has a very special player with him.
Yeah, thank you very much, Miles. Casey, welcome to the basketball. Your first game, apparently.
It is. It's exciting, and usually I'm in here playing, but it's amazing to be a part of the crowd, and there's so many people here.
I wanted to ask you, I know it's for yourself, I know you've had some big crowds with the Silver Ferns, but 9,500, you'd love that for your first game coming out this season?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's amazing. The crowd here, the atmosphere, everything. There's always something going on and something to watch.
You're back from injury, fully fit, ready to fight down south?
Definitely. Only a couple more sleeps to go after that first game. Definitely excited, but just enjoying the weekend.
My big question, can the Kiwis do it? Can we wrestle that ANZ Championship away from those Aussies?
Well, I hope so. That's the plan, and that's what we're aiming to do.
All right, thanks very much, Casey. I'll let you get back to your seat, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
First game, jumping on the bandwagon in the finals. What's up with that?
You just called out Casey Williams.
Yeah, I'm mean like that. Honesty, it's a gift and a curse.
Daryl Corletto, his wife plays in the ANZ Championship as well, Julie Corletto. That starts very shortly. In fact, it starts so shortly, it's tomorrow. As you can tell, I pay attention to my netball as much as Casey Williams comes to basketball games. Eddie Gill inside. Jacob Holmes posting up Abercrombie. Tough inside to Schencher, who's just got that soft roll for a big man. Luke Schencher checked back in, and he's right in the mix again, and that ties the scores up.
He's just finding space and carving it out around the basket. 6 points now, but really making it difficult for the Breakers to get anything going on the boards.
Foul on the floor, and the basket won't count, obviously.
See the attention that the Crocs are paying to the basketball right now. 3 guys surrounding Thomas Abercrombie. They're just doing an excellent job of shutting down the penetration lanes. There you see Mims chasing him. Shencher's there. Right on the other side, you're going to see Holmes. Everybody around. The foul gets called on Schencher. He knows it's his bad, but good attention to the ball, not letting the easy baskets come for the Breakers.
Eddie Gill back in the game. Vakona gives it to Abercrombie. Another 3 on the way. That's good. My goodness, he is shooting that with confidence and regularity.
Yeah, he's worked so hard on his jump shot. He's got known for his athleticism, his ability to dunk the basketball, but when he has time to set and shoot, he is deadly as a spot-up shooter. And in those games previous, coming up to that Gold Coast game, those previous 4 games, he was shooting almost 59% from the field, and he's looking to continue that form in the finals.
10 points for Tom Abercrombie, 3 of 3 shooting, 2 of 2 from the line. He's also got 3 rebounds and 2 assists. He's on track for a nice night at Vector Arena. The chant goes up over 9,000 in attendance. They could have sold this venue out again. Such was the demand, especially last year. We have a block on the floor.
Crowd doesn't like it. Mikavakona got matched up on Peter Crawford there. Peter Crawford tried to go around him. Mikavakona not quite quick enough to get in front of him legally, so the foul's called. Crocs possession on the sideline.
Coucher checks in for Daryl Corletto. Blanchfield, Schencher, Mims, Gill, Peter Crawford in the lineup for the Crocs. Blanchfield spins, puts it up, and Dylan Boucher, I believe that will be called on him.
Tough call to swallow that time. Looked like he was trying to get out of the way. But Blanchfield did a good job of creating a contact when he spun around. As you can see there, it looks like the referee from that angle looked like a foul. Dylan Boucher not straight up. Looks like his hand might have gotten in. But aggressiveness from the Crocodiles right now. They need to be aggressive. This is a big lineup for the Breakers right now. Looks like a good rebounding opportunity for the Breakers, though. They should be able to make up a little space on the glass.
Blanchfield hits both free throws. The Breakers have a 1-point lead.
Look at the defensive effort on Cedric Jackson, just trying to keep the ball out of his hands.
Splits the double team, I should say, as Abercrombie put it on the floor, and that drops. Tom Abercrombie hasn't missed, and he has 12.
Well, I don't know what else the Breakers are doing, but they need to draw up some more plays for this guy, because he has a hot hand at the moment. Hitting from deep, hitting from mid-range, hitting around the bucket.
Wonderful defense from Dylan Boucher. And the ironic cheer comes from the crowd. They know that the Breakers were due, and they also appreciate the hustle.
And Dylan Boucher selling the call of a Mims.
Oh, my goodness.
Is he okay?
I don't know.
Somebody call a medic. I think a sniper got him.
Oh, he went down hard.
But that's what you got to do. When you get that contact, you sell the call to the official. Dylan Boucher loves to take the charge. He doesn't fill up the stat sheet, but it always has an effect on the basketball game.
He won't care that he got his block. His dunk blocked as Abercrombie puts it on the floor. Turns it over. Boucher again hustling. No look pass to Mims. Schencher sealing off Wilkinson. Nice read by Luke Schencher. And Alvin Mims continues on his nice night. 8 points for him.
The one-handed jumper, that was kind of George Gervin-esque there. Looks like, reminds me of the Iceman. He's coming to play offensively.
Cedric Jackson just split the double team, fell over and managed to pass it as fall away from Abercrombie. He is on fire.
Man, somebody call the fire marshal because it needs to be put out. He is just torching the Crocs right now.
5 of 5. Vicona with the steal. Fast break opportunity for the Breakers. No look to Abercrombie. And he spilled it a little bit too hard. Schencher dropped it off when he had the layup. Blanchfield makes the tough fall away.
Well, I thought it was going to be one pass too many. He had the layup, gave it up, but Blanchfield finishes the tough little 3-4-footer there to get the 2 points.
35-34, 4:09 to go in this first half. Boucher kind of pulls it out. Jackson, left-hand drive into the lane. Too strong. Tipped out by Boucher, though.
Cedric Jackson not having the best night offensively, but he's found his penetration lanes as of late and getting to the hole with ease.
1 of 4 on the night. Abercrombie loses the handle, but he got hacked by Luke Schencher, and that'll be number 2 on him.
Asking a lot of Luke Schencher to go out there to the top of the key, even with the help of Peter Crawford. And Paul Warford can't believe it. He's mimicking the hands-on head pose that Schencher had as well. Maybe they practice that as a team sometimes.
Both teams shooting at a great clip. Look at that stat line from Tom Abercrombie. Beautiful. Great basketball from him. The inside-outside game. 57% the Breakers are shooting from the floor. The Crocs 15 of 30 for 50% themselves. 8 to shoot. Bruton to Abercrombie. Abercrombie misses for the first time, and Dylan Boucher will pick up a foul, clearing out on that rebound.
Well, he got the benefit of the doubt on the charge a couple of minutes ago, but it didn't give him the benefit of the doubt on that little push there. Thomas Abercrombie with a little bit of a heat check there, and fair enough, he was 100% before that, but here we see it. Great angle there as Dylan Boucher just shoves the forearm right into Mims' back. Good call, the right call.
Blanchfield, difficult. Over some nice defense that was just waiting for him in the key. Luckily for the Breakers, he missed. 35-34, that slender 1-point lead. Foul on the floor, and that'll be team foul number 4 for the Crocs to match the Breakers. With 3:23 to go in this first half.
Well, the Townsville Crocodile Bigs are struggling right now guarding the ball on the perimeter, getting involved in those on-ball screens. Here we see Ben Allen reaching for the basketball. Big fella, you got to keep your hands out when you're out there. Move your feet. Don't get caught because Cedric Jackson's going to run right into that.
Abercrombie almost lost it on that spin. Inside to Pledger. Size mismatch. Single coverage. Baseline reverse. It's good.
Clever move by Alex Pledger. Excellent footwork for a 7-footer and soft hands to finish on the other side of the rim.
And he gets the steal. Gives it up to Jackson. To Abercrombie. Raw the big man. No good there. Mims breaks up the Breakers party on the fast break.
So many times that year, that's just been an easy lob. Right now, the Breakers feeling the pressure a little bit and forcing the passes.
They said all the right things leading up to this game. They were loose yet confident in warm-ups. Just a little tight at the moment, 37-34. The Crocs playing the way that Townsville has been playing all season. Tough. They're tough on the road, real tough at home. Only dropped 3 games. So it's going to be a heck of a game next Thursday night.
Well, saying the right things is easy to do, but doing the right things is a whole nother story. And this is the largest basketball crowd in the history of New Zealand. And that is bound to put a little bit of extra pressure on the team as Leon Henry checks in.
Abercrombie takes a seat. Gill makes the free throw. Mikawakona's waiting to check in as well for the Breakers. Eddie Gill, New Jersey Nets experience with a handful of other teams as well.
Former Weber State Wildcat. Knocked me out of contention for the NCAA tournament my senior year. I still haven't forgiven him.
You're not one to hang on to things like that, though, Case. That's surprising.
Oh, there's nothing like holding on to a grudge. It's fun.
Jackson looking for something. Finds Pledger. Allen's on him. Pledger goes to work. A Shencher-esque roll. Can't get it to drop. And he'll shoot 2 as Ben Allen picks up another.
Well, Ben Allen a little bit heftier than Alex Pledger, but Alex Pledger has that length in the post, just smashing bodies into each other. Alex Pledger tried to get a difficult little runner in there. Half hook, half jump shot. Drew the contact. Ben Allen can't believe it. Well, believe it, buddy. That's another foul on you.
It is number 3 on Ben Allen, so he joins Shencher on the bench. And Alvin Mims and Jacob Holmes are up front, along with Peter Crawford, Blanchfield as well. On the perimeter. Just can't get that roll complete, and Eddie Gill will play the point.
Well, tough to get that roll when you're trying to smash the glass on the backboard there, but just a little bit too long. Good opportunity now for the Breakers to really attack the offensive glass. Have a bit of a size disparity there with all the big men, the true centers for the Crocs in foul trouble.
38-36, game number 1 of a 3-game series, the final series for 2012. Gill stops and pops, and it drops for him.
Whew, tough jump shot. From this angle, looked like Cedric Jackson was about to block that, but no effect on Gill's shot. He went through the motion easily and nails it home.
Makona. Oh my goodness, it's Magic Johnson out there. The show and go. Unfortunately, went straight to a Croc. 2 minutes
Maybe
to go.
a young Magic Johnson. An old Magic Johnson completes that pass.
38-38. Gill sells the foul. Does it well as well.
Eddie Gill controlling the pace and the tempo offensively. Saw the mismatch with Mikawakono, who is a pretty quick player, but as we see, would have been clever if he could only hung on to it or thrown it in the right spot. And that time, Eddie Gill, his shoulders down. Mikawakono disagrees, but he disagrees with all the calls, and as you should, because referees, they got a tough job, but it's tough to get them all right.
Some sloppy passes by the Breakers tonight, just not really looking after the ball as they've gone towards the hoop. 9 turnovers to the Crocs 8, but just not connecting when they go towards the hoop.
If it's somebody else taking time and deliver it and keep driving to score, and Chief can go ahead and put a lid on some things. At the defensive end, again, know the scout. Gill, which way he wants to get in this way. As you, Chief, you can't sit quite that deep. I think you got to sit a little further up on that mush and just carry the hand. Like that shot's not so bad. It just needs to be over a hand. All right, and sit down and guard it from there. Offensively now, break whatever pressure they're in, and then go ahead and run some two shake and keep looking at inside targets right now. All right, they got small on the inside. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Looking for a little bit more all-ball action. Breakers feel like they have a little bit of an advantage there, as we see. Whoa, changing jerseys. Must have a little blood. That's what or maybe he's just showing off for the cameras. Been in the weight room. Look at me. No, but that's what you got, the extra blood jerseys on the bench there. Change of number. On to number 40 now. Got to let the bench, though.
So we'll just sort that out as Walter tells the scorer's table that he is indeed number 40.
we could ask for out of this game so far. Knotted up at 38 with 1:52 to go. Two teams really focused for finals basketball.
Gill makes the first of two, and it really is a Townsville game at the moment. They average 79. They concede 79 a game in the regular season. And the pace is on the roundabout where Townsville want it.
Yeah, they have the opportunity to run when they need to, but they really do like to control it in the half court, especially when they've got Schencher going, as he has been early in the game.
Two South Dragons teammates, Holmes and Vicona. Throws up the air ball as he felt like he was hit. It's good defense from Jacob Holmes. Townsville up to 40-38. Look at that rebounding stat, 17-9, Casey.
Crocodiles really got to love that. Wouldn't have expected that coming in.
Minute 18. Breakaway. Here comes Leon Henry. Double clutch, two-handed jam.
Just goes up and over. Great defensive effort to hustle it down after Evan Mills almost saved it. Eddie Gill does a smart thing and doesn't get his third foul.
The long arms of Leon Henry, the ability to leap and also finish off on that dunk. And we have a foul on the floor.
Leon Henry, also known as a leaper. It helps when you're 6'7" with a 8.5, 6'9" wingspan. There you see him just jump in that passing lane, anticipate the ball, come through with a pretty dunk, comes down, spangs the chest. Guys are fired up for the win, trying to get this done.
So Crawford at the line. 7 points for him, make it 8. 3 of 6 shooting. The veteran, he's been here before. He's never won a championship though.
It's not the easiest thing to do. Only a select few get that privilege as he just comes up short in the second one. And he got off to such a hot start, 7 points early in the game, but that's his first point in about 14 minutes.
Jackson lost the handle, regathers it. 45 seconds to go. Townsville, 41. The Breakers, 40. Pledger can't control it. Henry has it. Outside to Corletto. Deep two. Crawford decided not to save it, then saved it into Leon Henry. The end result is that the Crocs will have it.
Man, double mess up there. I thought that went off a breaker. Peter Crawford decides to save it anyway. And Leon Henry gets a little close, knocks it out, but the Breakers just can't get over that hump right now. Tentative offensively. The defense of the Crocodiles, I think, has all the world to do with that.
Boucher checks in for defense. Leon Henry sits. Holmes has it way up high. Blanchfield drives. Lost it. Breakers ball.
Looks from this angle like Blanchfield might have stepped on the free throw line. Didn't get that call, but Breakers ball anyway.
And Paul Worker is blowing up Deluxe right now. He can't believe it.
And he's got to be careful. The officiating crew looking at him, willing to call that technical foul. And with this close, only up 1. At this point in the game, you don't want to put your team at a disadvantage and get that T called on you.
Wolfert didn't want to pace the referee.
Well, it's an easy call at the half court there. Maybe if he's that mad at his own player, maybe, but you can't just jump in front of guys at half court. Don't want to get that foul with 10 seconds left in the bonus, putting Cedric Jackson to the free throw line, a competent free throw shooter on the season. World
Cup winning All Black Ellie Williams getting into the spirit as Jackson pulls short on the first. Finished the league. He's the leader in assists and steals. Jackson just 1 of 5 from the floor tonight. He has 3 points. He also has 3 turnovers.
And no assists and no steals, 2 categories that he led the league in.
Here we go. We're going to end the half right here as Mims needs to get it up. Puts it on the floor. Oh, no, Cedric Jackson got him, and it counts. A horror end to the quarter for Cedric Jackson and the New Zealand Breakers as Mims almost gets bailed out as it fell apart.
Can't say enough about Elvin Mims' performance here in the first half. 5 for 6 from the field now, 10 points. 3 rebounds to go with that. A couple of turnovers, a couple of blocks, 3 steals as well. But he has really come to play, and Cedric Jackson, not converting in the offensive end and giving easy opportunities. 0.6 left on the clock.
Well, Mims makes it. What are the Breakers going to do here? They're going to struggle to get a shot off. And that'll do it. So the Townsville Crocs have come to play. And this crowd is a little quiet. Their home team are in a bit of a hole against a resilient Crocs team who are hanging tough here at Vector. Over 9,000